I'm author Solan McClean, and welcome to Learning to Drive into the Now, PRND. This book is the culmination of many hours of practice, development, and experience. I've tried to put down in words what can only be experienced by each of us as individuals. The practices and techniques described in this book can help you change your life, open up to your higher self, and realize the truth about your own egoic thinking. I urge you to be open to putting these ideas into practice in your own life, to clear away the veil of ego and transform your way of living. I've learned only through experience. I've read a lot of self-help books and articles over the years and have gotten a lot of good concepts, ideas, and exercises from that material. I've only kept that which has proven itself under the scrutiny of direct experience. Like the Buddha said, try it out. If it's for you, keep it. If it doesn't work for you, discard it. So I've arrived at this moment, the jumping off point of writing down my ideas about how to live a conscious, fulfilled, awake life. A journey of being using the experience and the analogy of driving your car as the vehicle because it is so simple, yet revealing to each of us as individuals. It is my hope that you can put some of what you read here to the test, and hopefully, if it works for you, keep it. Chapter 6. Being in the Now. Few of us ever live in the present. We are forever anticipating what is to come or remembering what has gone. Louis L'Amour. Now is the only reality we have. Everything else is just our mind creating a future that doesn't yet exist or remembering a past that no longer exists. No matter how hard we try, we can never truly escape the now. When people talk about stopping to smell the flowers, they're talking about taking the time to stop our minds and be fully present in the now. This is the only way to experience the true joy of living. We may have fond memories or happy future expectations to look forward to, but ultimately they are not real. The feelings we experience as a result of these memories or projections might feel real in the now, but they are not based in reality. They are our mind's formulation only and do not really exist. They are like movies playing in our minds that may bring us some enjoyment, but also sadness, anxiety, and anger. Ultimately, they are not real and are not us. They are merely concepts our mind and ego have created that take us away from the real joy we could be experiencing in the present moment. There are myriad books, recordings, articles, and videos from some very wise and experienced people who can tell you a lot about the now, the present moment. If you don't grasp the concept of what is so special about being in total awareness of the present moment, I encourage you to seek out their stories, concepts, and ideas. Although it is a very simple concept, it is not always easy to understand or grasp why it is so important. Some have suggested that learning to dwell in the present is the next evolutionary stage of humankind. I tend to agree with them. Every emotion the mind conjures up, either through thought, our mind's interpretation of an experience, or our perceptions of others, is filtered through our ego and past experiences. Remembering the past is how we learn, but that only goes so far. Learning from our mistakes helps us to avoid the same mistake in the future, but filtering all experiences through the mind obscures the direct connection with the reality that is the present moment. Our thinking is a marvelous thing, but it is severely limited and limiting. It is tainted by emotion, our sense of separateness from the world and others around us, and all the thought that is based on drastically limited experience. If we can remove the screen of our thinking, egoic mind, we can experience life as it is, unfiltered and pure. This is the miracle of direct experience. It makes the ordinary magical and carries with it the freedom of limitless acceptance and ultimately true joy. Words can refer or point to it, but it can only be found through direct experience. You can seek out the signs pointing the way, but only by walking the path yourself can you reach the fullness of direct experience. The Dalai Lama points out that people are so anxious about the future that they do not enjoy the present, the result being that they do not live in the present or the future. Since you can't live in the future and you are focused on it with all your attention, you miss the present moment that actually does exist. In that way, you miss it all. You are left with only your egoic mind and a false reality that leads to dissatisfaction and unhappiness.